Most people are chasing success like a dog chasing a car, running fast, breathless, focused on the object in motion. But here's the truth, they don't realize until it's too late. Even if they catch it, they don't know what to do with it. How many people do you know who work harder than ever, chase goal after goal, hustle every hour of the day, and still feel unfulfilled? They achieve a milestone, then it fades. They get the promotion, then they're empty again. They hit the income target, but the hunger doesn't stop. That's the trap. The chase never ends, and success keeps moving the goalposts. But here's the shift that changes everything. Instead of chasing success, become the kind of person success chases. Because real, lasting success isn't something you run after. It's something you attract by who you become. Let's break that down. When people chase success, their focus is on outcomes. They measure their worth by what they achieve. The money, the title, the house, the followers, everything external. But outcomes are the last chapter in the story, not the beginning. What really moves the needle is who you are when no one's watching, how you think, how you act, what you do daily without applause or validation. Because success isn't a destination, it's a side effect, a byproduct of consistent internal growth, character, patience, discipline, resilience. Now here's what most people get wrong. They think they need to do more to be successful, work more hours, take on more projects, sacrifice more sleep. But doing more of the wrong thing faster won't get you closer to what actually matters. So if you want to stop chasing success and start becoming someone success naturally flows to, you need to make some serious shifts. And it starts with identity. Your success will never exceed yourself. If you see yourself as someone trying to make it, barely surviving, stuck in a rat race, that belief system shapes your decisions. You'll keep chasing and burning out because that's the only model you know. But if you start shifting your identity to someone who is becoming valuable, someone who already acts with purpose, someone who invests in their mind, health, and habits like it's non-negotiable, suddenly, everything changes. You don't need to prove anything, you're not performing, you're evolving. People feel that energy. Opportunities feel it too. Here's the problem though. Most people want the reward without changing the routine. They want to be known but never work on skills. They want freedom but never master discipline. They want the life but avoid the process. But here's the uncomfortable truth. If you don't build the habits of the person you want to be, you'll never become that person, and never arriving. So what should you do instead? Start thinking like a creator, not a consumer. Instead of consuming motivation every morning, create momentum through action. Instead of scrolling through success stories, write your own by showing up when it's hard. Instead of asking what you can get, start asking who you can become. Here's a simple yet powerful question to ask yourself. If I already was the person I'm trying to become, what would I be doing today? That question destroys excuses. It aligns your actions with your future self, not your current limitations. If you want to be someone who's fit and focused, you'd probably eat clean today and go for that workout. If you want to be someone who's wealthy, you'd probably study your craft, invest wisely, and avoid cheap dopamine. If you want to be someone who leads with impact, you'd probably speak with clarity, think with vision, and act with integrity, even when no one's watching. You don't wait for success to give you permission. You lead with behavior, and slowly, success stops running from you. It starts finding you. Now let us talk about a hard truth. Chasing success is often a distraction from doing the uncomfortable inner work. It's easier to chase shiny objects than sit with your thoughts. It's easier to jump from idea to idea than to master one skill deeply. But mastery, the thing success respects most, requires stillness, focus, and patience. That's why most people won't do it. They'll stay busy, constant motion, always grinding, but rarely building anything real. Don't fall for that. If you want to attract success, you have to slow down and go deep into your habits, deep into your priorities, deep into your purpose. That's where the leverage is. Now let's talk about results. Real success doesn't come from hype. It comes from habits. You want financial freedom? Track your spending. Build asset. Master delight, gratification. You want health? Wake up earlier, move your body. Prioritize sleep. You want strong relationships? Communicate clearly, listen more, show up consistently. None of these are flashy, but they work, and that's the thing. People chasing success often overlook what's boring but effective because they're re-addicted to novelty. They want the magic pill, the shortcut, the hack. But there's no hack for character, no shortcut to wisdom, no cheat code to discipline. You build those things, one decision at a time, and slowly, they build you back. Here's another shift to make. Stop chasing validation. Start chasing growth. Because when you seek validation, you'll compromise your values just to be liked. But when you seek growth, you'll sacrifice comfort to become who you're meant to be. Success that's built on validation is fragile. It disappears the moment people stop clapping. But success built on growth, that's unshakable because it doesn't depend on outside noise. It's rooted in who you are. And when you focus on growth, you don't fear failure. You welcome it. You extract lessons from it. You evolve through it. Success isn't scared of failure, it's built on it. The people who win long-term aren't the ones who avoid pain. They're the ones who learn how to walk through it without losing themselves. So ask yourself this: what kind of pain are you willing to endure? The pain of growth or the pain of regret? Because both hurt, but only one leads somewhere better. Now let's be real for a moment. There will be days when it feels like nothing's working, when your progress feels invisible, when the inner critic screams louder than your goals. That's when you'll be tempted to chase something shiny again, to quit, to pivot, to distract yourself. But if you stay committed, even quietly, even imperfectly, you'll separate yourself from the mass, because the masses quit when it's hard. But those who become magnetic to success, they keep showing up. And eventually, success gets curious. It says, who's this person still showing up? Still evolving? Still working when no one's watching? That's when it finds you. You didn't chase it. You became it. You don't need to scream for attention when your work whispers excellence. Now here's one final shift, and it might be the most important. Replace the question, how can I succeed, with how can I serve? Because the most successful people in the world didn't get there by hoarding. They got there by contributing, by solving problems, adding value, making things better for others. You want influence? Start helping. You want abundance? Start giving more than you take. You want legacy? Start building something that outlives you. Success follows those who create impact, not just income. So stop chasing the image of success. Start becoming a person of substance, a person who lives with intention, who shows up regardless of mood, who invests in themselves even when results are invisible, who moves with purpose, not pressure. That's who success is looking for. And that person is already inside you, not after the next milestone, not after the next win, right now, right here. You need more intention. You don't need more motivation. You need more movement. And you don't need to chase success anymore. Because when you become the kind of person success is drawn to, you'll stop running and start rising.